All right. Well, good morning and welcome to Blog. And today we are talking with Garvin from La Aurora, and he's going to take us a little bit through the history of La Aurora.
Well, hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, and
Good morning,
thanks
sir.
so much for taking the time to come out and find out a little bit more about La Aurora cigars as well too.
So I appreciate you talking to us today.
Oh no, we appreciate you as well. But to start with La Aurora Cigars, this is the oldest cigar manufacturer from Dominican Republic. It is 122 years in existence, and it is still family owned to this day.
Nice.
All right. And so I am a part of La Aurora USA, which they formed 4 years ago.
Okay.
And so with that, now we are here to market, promote, and sell the product on a national level in the U.S. market and give it its proper notoriety that it should have and deserve as well too.
Fantastic.
And so just to kind of take you through, I guess, some of our lineup, I think we'll start with what most people know of the brand, our Preferidos,
Okay.
which is called our Tubos. And so if you want to follow me over here, we'll start looking at these nice shiny tubes.
Beautiful.
All right. And so this is what classically most individuals will know about La Aurora cigars. This is our Preferido line. We call them Tubos, and it comes in a Maduro, it comes in a Cameroon, a Connecticut, an Ecuadorian, broadleaf, and in a Corojo, which then each color represents the different blend and the different wrappers that they have on them as well too.
Okay.
So this is a staple for our brand. And then, moving along from there, then we have like our classic series like the 107s. We have the Nicaraguan and the USA as well too, which is a great mix of Dominican and Nicaraguan tobacco on that one, and on the USA, a good mix of broadleaf and Dominican tobacco together as well too.
Okay.
During the celebration of the 120th year in existence, they recreated the original blend they started with in 1903, which is the La Aurora 120 anniversary cigar.
Okay.
Right? That's going to be a 1992 Habano wrapper. It's going to have a Dominican Olar binder. Your fill is going to be Dominican all the way through. That also encompasses some Cuban seed grown in Dominican Republic as well.
Okay.
So that's going to be the fill on that, which is a great flavorful cigar across the board. Everybody will love that cigar. Great morning, great breakfast cigar. That's what I'm smoking right now.
Oh, nice.
That's what I'm smoking right now. So
Nice.
great breakfast cigar. Sorry as I take a puff on my 120.
You're fine.
Then we'll move over into a little bit more of our classic line. It's called the time capsules. So if you'll notice, we have the Cameroon, which is 1903. Then we have the Connecticut, which is the 1987. And then we also have it in a Maduro, which would be considered the 1985. And then the Corojo, which is the 1962. And so those normally come in about 4 to 5 different vitolas.
Okay.
So anything from a Churchill to your Robusto and so forth. But great blends of cigars, and some of our best sellers. I mean, the Cameroon has a 93 rating in Cigar Aficionado.
Nice.
Just to kind of throw that out there. But let me not take up all the time. Do you have any questions about any of these cigars so far?
Not so far. Sounds good. You're doing great.
Okay. I mean, hey, I just want to make sure I'm,
Appreciate you.
And so, we have some more time capsules here. But then on top, if you take a look, what you'll see here is our Principes. We just started to import these from Dominican Republic.
Okay.
They were Dominican exclusives. And so what this is a flavored line of cigars.
Okay.
And they come in 2 different vitolas. It comes in the Corona and in a Chino, which is more like a cigarello style.
Okay.
Comes 5 to a pack. So this is good for your quick at work, want to take a smoke break, want something nicely flavored, not super heavily priced.
Right.
Kind of going to run into that maybe $3 to $5 range, depending on where you purchase.
Okay.
But a great cigar for that. And then these, you don't actually need to put these in a humidor.
Oh, nice.
That's why they're wrapped in the foil, so they do not have to go into a humidor as well.
Very nice.
So that makes those super, super cool. And then as we talk about stuff that doesn't need to go into a humidor, we'll jump on over here and we'll talk about the fresh packs.
Oh
So the Cazadoras is one of our newest lines we introduced a year ago. And what that is it comes in 3 varieties, a Claro, a Nicaraguan, and a Maduro. And what you're gonna have is Dominican fill, an Indonesian binder, and then each of the wrappers are different. So you have a Brazilian Maduro, then you have a Connecticut Claro, and then you have a Nicaraguan wrap on the Nicaraguan. Nice. So these are normally gonna be a fresh pack of 4 in Toro size, run you anywhere between $20 to $25 based on your location in the country.
Not bad.
All right, but great smokes. Okay. Really, really great smokes. I mean, out on the golf course, sitting outside early Saturday afternoon, a great cigar to jump into, to be honest with you.
Wonderful.
All right, so then moving over from that, we do also have like our offering that this is the first time it's ever being displayed in the US, Bigfoot. So it's going to be very comparable to other rolled cigars, natural cigar leaves with tobacco in them, that can be used for whatever purpose the purchaser feels fit to use them for. But it's a great, once again, afternoon smoke. If you just want something nice, a little bit of sweetness to it, great smoke for that.
Okay.
All right. And so as we're finishing up the category of non-humidor items, we have our tins. So our tins, this is going to be the Leon Jimenez Petites and the miniatures, which is a great cigar. And then we have the Finos in the same different size as well too, the miniatures and then the petites. These are a complement off of the Time Capsule series, which I was showing you with the 1985s and so forth. Okay. That is a complement off of that. And this is going to be a complement off of the Leon Jimenez Connecticut. Okay. All right. So very mild and great cigars for, somebody who likes a short, quick little smoke, something petite. That's a great smoke.
Fantastic. And for the consumers out there, what do your tubos run?
Well, based on the market that you live in, it's going to range from anywhere from $27 to $30.
Okay.
That's gonna, and so we talk about the tubos at that price point. Your 107s are gonna run anywhere between 10 and 12 based on the Vitola, from the Robusto up to the Gran Toro. Your 120s are gonna be anywhere from that $17 to $20 price point. The Principes, like I said, anywhere between $3 and $5. And then also too with the Principes, as I was saying, we do have them in the chino sizes, so they come in these nice little 5-packs.
Oh, nice.
So this way you can stop at your local cigar lounge, grab a 5-pack, stick it in your pocket, and have it on the go.
Very nice.
As well too.
Sometimes you don't want a long smoke. You just need something quick.
Yep.
Just to get the fix.
Yep. And something like this will run. I've seen it in most shops around maybe $5 or so a pack, and that comes with 5 of them inside of it.
Nice.
So not super expensive.
For sure.
With the tins, you're going to average anywhere from $10 to $14 on the tins based on the size.
Okay.
And then not to jump back to the 120. We talked about the 120s. We talked about the Principes. Now time capsules. Time capsules are going to run you anywhere within the $8 to $11 range.
Okay.
Based on taxes and all the rest of that stuff. So a little bit more than our Cazadoras, but within that same sort of price range of being under $12.
Okay. Fantastic. Well, I do appreciate it. And you are here at TPE. He is right at the door. So, hey, get La Aurora as soon as you come in the door.
And you got to check the display too. For your accounts who don't have too much space to fit all 6 of them across in that beautiful way, we actually do have this nice countertop humidified display. So you throw the 320 gram Boveda pack in there, it stays humidified, and it makes it super easy in and out. Keeps it humidified and ready to go.
Very nice.
So those who lack a little bit of space in their shops, we have an answer for that as well too.
Very nice. Well, I do appreciate your time today, Garvin, and I'd like to thank you so much.
Thank you
La
for stopping
Aurora,
by.
TPE, right here at the door. As soon as you come in, catch him when you come down the stairs.
Enjoy.